on today's session. So for those who were not here last time, it may come as a surprise or may not come as a surprise that we are still here. We are still trying to figure out this situation. So yeah, HJ, do you want to give us a rundown of what happened last time, 2 weeks ago?
So we followed up on everything that we were still cautious of, and we had our second rounds of interviews with people, and we started using magic in the interviews, namely detect thoughts, and from that we concluded that Calderon, the lovely fellow, is his target. He was the one with the target is confirmed and found, and the target was Sloptic, and basically then we spoke to Sloptic later about this, and he's like, oh well, it's probably just for my work, someone trying to sabotage me or something. He wasn't really concerned that there was a hardened killer by what it seemed like targeting him, and Calderon was very, very tightly kept in his mind, and it was very difficult to pry information out of him. Got some very lucky rolls to get what I did get, yeah, don't think he's the killer. He said that the girl got in the way, something to that effect. Or it was like the death was like getting in the way. Not that like she had anything to do with it, just like that her dying is an inconvenience to his mission. That's what it seemed like. And Farm also did accept Donnie's challenge for push-ups, and then Jake wasn't here at that time. It was very sad. Everyone who's upstairs, we've also cleared, by the way, or in the room, because each room has been labelled now. But if there's 2 in a room, that means they've been cleared. Bobbert, just kind of useless, you know. He's.
Or is that a front?
No.
Bobbert was the talkative guy, right?
He kind of caved a bit.
Who's the heckling one?
He caved that he was doing some illicit activities and some illegal trades, but he wasn't killing anyone. That was a bit too far for him.
Okay.
Phil Rack,
for spending 10 minutes thinking he was a changeling and investigating that.
Because he had different size clothes in his bed, and Janice really just ran with that thought.
That's good. Was there any evidence of the book he's claimed to be writing?
I don't remember any book stuff about him.
He said, "Oh God, is that a thing I made up again?"
No, I think like I said last time, I will help you remember some details, because obviously it's been a few sessions here. But yes, to my best knowledge, of course, as well. But yes, it was Bobbert's one of Bobbert's like lies was just throwing out like I'm writing a book,
Okay.
like. So yeah, Bobbert did say that, but yeah, it's not.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Calderon, is the note? Did he write it, or does it belong to him? Was he the
belongs to him? Don't know if he wrote it. Probably would have. That makes the most sense. But
so he had yet to deliver it.
Didn't follow up on that. Didn't seem too important. We you know,
right, because it's a separate incident.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If he wants to spy and kill, that's his own business. We're not about to stop him.
Great. Okay.
Another thing worth noting, we moved the mother and father and the dead body, and that got a lot of displeasure from basically everyone.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of idiots. What do they want to have a dead body in the middle of a room? No, I'm going to carry it to a bed. Let them mourn in peace. Okay, no. Donnie was correct. Okay, he's the adult in the room. Okay.
Just pick up
the crime scene,
dead
perhaps.
body.
I don't know forensics. Okay.
Has more wait. What,
I wasn't there for last.
you were there. Okay, yeah. So first thing we should do maybe is more perform. So.
Autopsy. No, they won't let me near the body.
And Philrack, the thing that she was covering was a cut on her hand, and yeah, she doesn't seem to be the perpetrator either.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm personally thinking it might well have just been an accident. Like, she could have just got a bit tipsy and then fallen over. But we've also had some decent suspicion of Gian.
Yeah.
And that something might have happened between those two. But yeah.
Did you find out if they knew each other?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones who, basically the ones who are still in the room have not been interviewed again.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones who are out here, so the innkeeper's family and Alpen's family have not been re-interviewed, I do believe. But yeah, that's about it. Where we left off was as Frid and Janice finished off interviewing Sloptic, and indeed, Thom then kind of suspiciously went over to Donnie to go and do some push-ups outside of the room. But as you got out of the room, Thom actually confided in Donnie, and mostly just like Thom wasn't interested in doing push-ups with you, but
He's scared.
yeah, but wanted to just tell Donnie outside of Sloptic's earshot that Thom had been guarding the door and had seen the elves all go into their room, but then had fallen asleep. So didn't know if anyone had come out of there or not, but didn't want to also tell this in front of Sloptic, and asked Donnie also not to tell.
No problem. I mean, loose lips sink ships, and I like to swim, so no worries.
So wait, so you will tell?
I like to let him. He has no idea. He has no idea what that means.
John is like, I like to swim.
I hold my breath for a real long time, so it's not a problem for me. But don't worry, buddy. I got you.
But yeah, I guess you were done with Sloptic, so Sloptic and Thom leave wherever you want them to leave.
We let them go out to their room. Also, one thing about Sloptic, because we also asked for his help, and he said his recommendation was to figure out some information about the girl from the parents, and we basically thought to ourselves the only way how we're going to get information out of them at this point in time is if by magical means. There's
Yeah, I thought we had decided at the end of the session that I was in that we were like 100% going to use suggestion on them, because it's just like, it's not. How'd you move the body without using?
Oh, it's easy. Donnie picked up a body, and the man hit me, and I said, "That's cute.
That's cute.
I'm gonna walk. I'm not afraid of your unarmed strikes, good sir."
A
And just
wispy elf man tries to knock
I literally
over the
just like Donnie just straight muscle.
The elf peasant couldn't beat the armor class of 17.
One time.
Although, if you note, Donnie did take 1 damage.
So he got one. Yeah, 1 through.
It's like when Thanos tries to headbutt Captain Marvel. She does not move.
Well, I think he realized that my shell was a little bit harder, so he's like, "Why am I punching a giant piece of like armor?" And then he knocked me once in the face. It's even soft. As Thorn leaves, Don is just like, "Hey, if you're gonna be standing God up there anyway, if you notice anything, feel free to let your buddy know. Okay, just much appreciated. The second viewpoint."
Yeah, Thumb's just like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And yes, so Slapstick specifically suggested to you that you should maybe try to ask the mother rather than the father, who's less
Hysterical.
less willing to help.
Yeah. Okay, question. Who has a means of detecting poison? Because I do not.
Usually I just
Janice.
and then
Janice does, yes, of course Janice does.
Janice can assist Mort in an autopsy.
I meant like checking the wine bottle spill. If there's like traces of the wine still there, I want to know if that's poison. Because if it was poison meant for someone else, or if it was meant for her, she could have just kind of fell over.
We could just feed it to a rat or something.
Oh, that is possible. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't afraid to take more damage in for the bowels of science. I'll just lick it off the floor and see if anything happens if y'all want.
Kind of makes me suspicious of if she would yell or not if it was like that. Like if she was delirious and just happened to fall over after that.
Oh, right. The
then-
first scream. Right. The first scream was her, and then the second
Yeah.
one was.
I do think we definitely should look
Keeper's
at the
job.
body. No, like the parents even.
And we're totally having this conversation in this room, so I'm just going to mention what Thon told me, by the way, guys. So, yeah,
Okay.
Elves were in the room, and then he didn't see what happened after. But now y'all know. But he said, keep it on the hush-hush, because, I think he's not so loyal to Mr. Slapstick. I think he's a hired hand, and he appreciates good workers when he sees it. I think he's like one of us, basically, is what I'm saying. Either way.
They said that they've been together for many years, so.
Yeah. I mean, hey, coin keeps you loyal. That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Do we have a business card to give him?
Yeah, they're holographic, and the fire kind of lights on and off.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's cool.
We should have business cards made.
We should.
I'm just gonna, Fred. You have the ability to potentially calm 2 people down, so you can have a conversation with one of them, or because I mean they're back in the room now, so no one else is gonna see you do.
It might not be necessary.
Over the course of 12 seconds, sure.
I mean, you can't use more powerful magic to upcast anything. Is that an option? I don't know how magic works. No. Okay.
No.
But either way, they're secluded now, so I think we can go probably at least try to do something. Or maybe you can get a chance to look at the girl if they're chill. I don't know, but Dad, I'm not worried about him causing too much harm, but he is a bit of a rabble rouser, as we would have said back in Stonehold. So
have we checked the top floor to see if there's any sign of tampering or anything like that?
Yeah, it seemed pretty strong from my recollection, but I wasn't the one who investigated it.
Was it Janice?
I mean, I did it initially
remember.
with Mervin, and then it was Janice and Mervin, I believe, was the second round. I believe did a pretty thorough investigation of each room, the railing. Other than seeing that the fireplace to Slapstick's room, you could sneak through that way. I don't believe anything particularly sneaky was found. The railing, I don't think looked bad. It looked like there wasn't an obvious tampering of the railing that I recall. It just was broken. And wine on the table over here.
It would seem like a weird part of the plan if it was tampered with.
Yeah, no, that's super. We're talking. That's some Wile E. Coyote